Hello, this is Cards and Boards. My name is Michael Evans, and I'm almost over my sinus infection. Out today, and I picked up DC Deck Builder game and the crossover, the Arrowverse crossover, and the Watchmen crossover pack. So, we'll jump in and we will take a look inside the DC Deck Builder game. I have the DC deck building Forever Evil, which I was hoping was based off the comic series, but isn't quite. Basically, you're just playing villains and the same sort of, just a typical deck builder game. Although the focus is more on destroying cards than building out your deck, it seems. Hopefully, this one is a bit different because that feels weird. But you have your rule book. You have the superheroes you can play. Of your beginning cards and such. So you got your punches and your vulnerabilities to start your hand. Then you have the decks you can play. So cards will give you, here will tell you what you get. Like punches, when you start out with, punch gets you 1 power, so you use the power to buy up things like you can get the Green Arrow's bow, Lasso of Truce, Aquaman's Trident, get heroes like High Tech Hero, Sean Joke's Martian Manhunter, Robin. You can get locations like the Batcave and the Watchtower. You can get superpowers like Kick, which are one of those always available ones. There are other powers like X-ray vision. And you can get villains like Parallax or Clayface or the Scarecrow. There's also Harley Quinn. So you also have weaknesses. Basically, weaknesses and vulnerabilities are waste cards. Basically, they waste your. They're basically as they're chunk up the decks. You try to get rid of them. Although these aren't worth anything at the end of the game. Vulnerabilities are worth -1. So you definitely want to get rid of those as quickly as you can. But like I say, there's like Suicide Squad, you got Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn. You have supervillains like Captain Cold, Sinestro, the Joker. And like I say, so you'll start out with one of these superheroes, and you either pick one or you get dealt them randomly. If there's enough to go around, you can deal 2 out. The players can choose which ones they want to play. That's the basic deck building game. And now that was the Arrow crossover one. This is based off the Arrow TV show. So we have basic rules for how to add this in. You have your heroes based off the characters from the show. I think this is the early seasons because they don't have theirs other than, well, they have Sarah Lance the Black Canary, so it's definitely the early seasons. You have your regular deck based off of what it is, like say it's cost down here. So you have your equipment like the Exploding Arrow, Arrow's Bow, Classical Staff. Get heroes like Laura Lance, Shadow, Detective Lance. You have your places like Barton, seems to be the only place. You have your superpowers like Promise to a Friend, You have failed this city. You have your villains like Mr. Blank, Bronze Tiger, China White, supervillains like Count Vertigo, Malcolm Merlin. One of my favorite. Malcolm Merlin is one of my favorite villains in that show because it's played by John Barrowman, and like with Slade Wilson. So maybe just more recent than I thought. So that is the Arrow booster pack. Now we'll go on to the Watchmen. Who watches the Watchmen? Now, you have more rules in this one because they actually add a mechanism called hidden roles. Basically, you could be a good guy or a bad guy. If you watched the movie, or preferably read the comics, or watched the movie, read the comics, or preferably both, you'll know that not all heroes are good. Yeah, like that. Get the characters you can play, new characters you can play. I'll probably be choosing Rorschach because he's the coolest character. So you have the equipment cards like the Night Owl mask, Rorschach's mask, the Owl ship. You have the heroes. You have heroes like Sally. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. Lois Madison. You have locations like New York City. You have superpowers like reconstruction, duplication, disintegrate. Villains like rioters, Moloch the Mystic. Then you have new cards. They have different backs. You have your loyalty cards. Like you are loyal, you are loyal, you are loyal, you are loyal. You are the secret mastermind. Villainous machinations. Like power up for progress. Remove heroes like pawns. Outright villainy. Equipped for mayhem. Mastermind plots like technological breakthrough, demonstration of power, subversion of heroes, turn the world against itself, death by 1,000 cuts. Challenge level 1. Heating act, rioting. Challenge level 2. Nixon, cancer scare. Challenge level 3. Nuclear clock, alien invasion. So this is based off the comics, not the movie. So those are the cards for the Watchmen add-on. So I can't wait to play with these things. Should make the game interesting, especially the new rules for the Watchmen. Give that a shot sometime. This has been Cards and Boards. If you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe, and also comment. I would love to hear your comments. But I think that's all I have to say for now. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening.